are in this place today. Come on, Hollywood, repeat after me. God loves you, and so do I. Come on, turn to somebody else and say, God loves you, and so do I. Come on.
Sometimes I feel so bad when I think of all the things I used to do. How mama used to clean somebody else's house just to buy me a new pair of shoes. I never understood how mama made it through the week when she never ever got a good night's sleep. Oh, she's one of a kind. You got yours and I've got mine. Oh mama, hey mama, my heart belongs to you. Oh yeah. I always love my mama. You only get one, you only get one, yeah. I always love my mama. You only get
as a Mother's Day message. A Mother's Day message. And I thought at one point that I would try and concentrate on a single mother. But of course, my mind, as it began to wander and reflect, I realized that there were many memorable mothers. And so for the few moments that remain, I want to kind of talk about those mothers collectively and do a quick review of them, and then talk and discuss what those items had in mind. If you back up one slide, that's good. Proverbs, the 6th chapter, and the 20th verse. There's a collection of writings that reside in the pages of the Old Testament. Some credit this writing to being that of David. Others suggest it perhaps came from the pen of Solomon. The authorship is not as important as the contents. I want you to consider what the writer of Proverbs, this proverbial saying, and permit me to recite it in your hearing. And while it sounds simple, almost redundant and repetitive, there is a powerful distinction between the former portion of the passage and the latter portion of the passage. Here is the New International Version. My son, keep your father's commands, and, conjunction, do not forsake your mother's teaching. Obey your father's commands and don't neglect your mother's instruction. Slide, please. There are several mothers that come to mind, figurines that claim and clamor for my attention. They include the following, perhaps the most popular of all: Eve, the mother of mankind. followed by Sarah. Abraham is considered the father of the faithful. 3 Western religions: Islam, Christianity, and Judaism. And of course, if Abraham is the father of the faithful, then Sarah must be the mother of the faithful. Following Sarah, I would invite you to consider Mary. Come on, here's somebody. The mother of Jesus, an outstanding figurine, no doubt. A little closer to home, we have the combination of Susan B. Anthony and Elizabeth Cady Stanton, both outstanding pioneers of the suffrage movement and the women's rights movement in this country. Daddy's command is the authority in his house.
Yes. Yes.
So the daddy says, I don't care how grown you get. I don't care how you begin to smell yourself. There's coming a day when you're going to leave daddy's house. There's coming a time when the jurisdiction of daddy will no longer preside over you because you're no longer in that house. You're going to grow up. You're going to mature. You're going to go out on your own, and you're going to face the wiles of your own wilderness. And you need to understand that while you're at home, you had to listen to daddy. But at the same time that you were listening to daddy's commandments, mama was putting some stuff inside of you. Mama was providing you with some teaching. Mama was providing you with some instruction so that when you left the house, when you left the address, when you left the home and got out on your own, you could remember some of the teachings, some of the instructions that mama put inside of you. When you get grown, don't forget what